love their football in the East Bay, and the NFL is once again returned to Oakland, California. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Raiders of Oakland.
Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game.
Get down in a yard. ETN once more. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Jaguars.
Hey, Lion!
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
looking to throw, Lawrence.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Myers.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. The tight end in motion right. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Thomas has got it. Complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Slot man moves right. And brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Now Lawrence.
Over the middle, complete. It's Baker. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Here's Lawrence.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Thomas brings it in. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And they'll run with ETN.
Now bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they can keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
So the Raiders backed up here to begin their first drive.
They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, it's Shedeur Sanders.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Following the fumble recovery, Sanders.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Sanders to throw. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. A broken tackle there, but not a ton to show for it. Tackled just on the other side of midfield.
Brings up 3rd.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
They'll run here with a rookie from Washington.
That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Hurt. Go get him, go get him.
They'll go. Here's Jeanty.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
Lawrence.
Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Handoff running left is ETN.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Lawrence will throw. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Ian Thomas. Incomplete.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Once again, it's Jeanty. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
So offense moving a little too slow there. Could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Offense.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Still first down.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Go.
To throw is Sanders. Short throw caught by Bowers.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Jaguars' 36-yard line.
Now Sanders. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
On play action, here's Shadur.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Lawrence to throw. Screenplay, here's Etienne.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Travis Etienne. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Lawrence on the sneak.
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. On 4th down on his Logan Cook to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
The Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Sanders. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
They'll try to run for it with Genty.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him right where it all started.
On the stop. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Sanders.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
On play action, Lawrence working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down.
2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Once more, ETN.
And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with ETN. And trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short.
Little on for the Jaguars field goal. An 18-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good.
And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Here's Sanders. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown! Brock Bowers with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Jaguars 3. Ramiz Ahmed to kick off.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
Throwing, Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Going for it all. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Looking to throw. Sanders. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now.
Here we go. 18, 5 in.
The final shot before break. Sanders. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Trey Tucker as time expires in the first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead on the final play of the half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over guys. He continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Rams at home for an NFC West battle with the Seattle Seahawks. And here's the Seahawks running back. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's Bryce Young. He's going to do it himself, takes it into the end zone, 11-yard touchdown. The Panthers...
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hurt. Go, Reed, go! Go!
Now Sanders throwing to start the drive. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Ready.
A run straight ahead with Genti. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll go again with Genti.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Line. A 1-yard pickup brings up third and
on third down, he'll drop to throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
He'll try to do it himself.
And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Genti. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A loss of 5.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Big Lion.
Back to throw. Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Glenn, first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Ramiz Ahmed to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now Lawrence. Open man is now the ball comes loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
It reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther Street, Panther Street.
Sanders following the fumble recovery. He'll throw. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Complete to De'Ami Brown.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They go play action now. Sanders.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shador. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
14 more yards. That's another Raiders first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Genty will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
A gain of 6. And the Jaguars first down.
Now Lawrence.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. And now here come the Raiders.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
From the shotgun, O'Connell. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now it's O'Connell.
This is caught. It's Brown.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
That goes for a gain of 31.
First down.
Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another.
Here's O'Connell looking to throw it.
That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Jaguars 3. Ramiz Ahmed to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown. Still down very big on the scoreboard, but a little feather in their cap here.
And it's a big-time play, and if you don't get energized after a kick return, well, then your team just doesn't have any spark. We'll find out if this is the start of a big comeback or just cosmetics as we go along.
At the 25-yard line. The Raiders now set to get the football back.
We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, Sanders.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Joshua Hines-Allen
in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Now Sanders.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Oh, this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on 4th down.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down.
Turnover on down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Short throw there, caught by Thomas.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Lawrence will throw.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Going for it, here's ETN.
And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence.
At the 23-yard line.
Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson.
Lawrence's pass.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Raiders' 16-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back.
Now 2nd and 3.
They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Here's Lawrence.
Over the middle, it's Thomas.
And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts
It's 3rd and goal.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Silver.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence.
And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown.
Thomas Jr. Touchdown.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jags are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
35. Jaguars.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it results in a touchdown. Down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
The 20.
Now he's into the clear again.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Let's give him the credit he deserves because he can really do no wrong. It's got to be demoralizing for a defense to have someone who can cut up your secondary all game long with his arm and then rip off a huge gain.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Shedeur Sanders.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Raiders are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
The extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25.
17. Ramiz Ahmed to kick off.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down.
On the tackle. A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Raiders,
They have been dealt one of their toughest matchups early in the season, but there is hope. One of their coaches has found what they think is a key weakness. The decision now, how exactly to exploit it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Raiders of Oakland taking on the Baltimore Ravens. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
No gain on the play.
You look at this Raiders defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield, marking down at the 49. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 27. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Raiders' 27-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Jackson.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surge.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
We both know it's a league where they seemingly throw the ball just about every play. But watching him perform last week where he threw 3 touchdown passes still caught my eye in a big way.
Still kind of the gold standard, 3 touchdown passes, isn't it? And for his efforts last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I can't wait to see what he does this week.
They'll start on the ground with Genty.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, smash Bronco! Hey, smash!
Sanders to throw. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Raiders.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
And quickly, they get to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing, Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
And an Oakland 1st down.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, He just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Here's Sanders. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The Raiders at 9-1 on the year. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
And, partner, to me, this is a team that no matter what the matchup, they are up for the fight. They are really suited for the postseason the way they're playing right now, and I would not want to face them come playoff time.
On the give, Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. To throw now, here's Sanders. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. To throw is Sanders. A quick throw, but incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
At the 4-yard line.
Go! 70 Lions!
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Come on.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Touchdown Raiders. Dante Thornton, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Ravens offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But
they'll take it into the end zone for a
Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, career touchdown number 136, tying him with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
On his loop for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Sanders. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now it's Jackson.
Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. That right there, career catch number 541, and that's significant because it ties him with Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow, who also obviously played the tight end position.
Yeah, and helped revolutionize it when he was in San Diego. But how about what we're seeing right here? You're talking about 541 catches at the tight end position. You talk about lofty territory, rare air. He has a lot to be proud of in his career.
A first down carry for Henry. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate.
The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance.
Oh, eluding the tackle.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
70, 70.
Here's Sanders throwing to start the drive.
We'll get the tight end Bowers involved there.
He'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
And the Raiders first down.
Now Sanders. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And he stopped immediately there.
2nd and 9.
7-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run it again with Henry. That is a nice move. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
90 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Henry out of the pistol. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Devin White on the tackle. He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman,
39 yards.
and the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Raiders 7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. And this offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we know all about the importance of this ball game. Sure, we're still just in the middle part of the season, but this one you feel could have ramifications down the line.
Right now you're looking at these two teams as being the number 1 and 2 seeds in the NFC, and I know it's a little early to start worrying about seeding and such. But let's face it, if these two meet again, the winner of this game could be the one hosting that game that they play down the road.
First down,
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Sanders.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And an Oakland 1st down.
Check. Panther Street. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Now he's going to step.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Nabi Matabike in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Sanders.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Let's go now. 19 Charger.
They go play action now. Sanders.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jerome Ford, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Jackson.
Got his man. It's Thornton.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
That's another.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Jackson will throw again. And this complete to Henry over the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And his kick is good.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Sanders now. A final shot before break. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our trip around the league starts now, and it kicks off in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is Jack Besh. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. The Bears win their second straight as they get the victory here. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they host the Houston Texans. And this is Tank Dell. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Texans are in a good spot here, 2/3 of the way through the season. They stand 8-4 with this victory. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
19, Tiger.
On play action, here's Shadur. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
And the Raider first down.
79 Broncos.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Back to throw. Sanders going up top. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
18, pioneer.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to go up top again. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Throw right side here. Taken in by Bateman.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Now it's Jackson. They'll find Bateman once more. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 11. And a Baltimore first down.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Jackson options out left. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Running from the gun with Henry. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Again, it's Henry. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 3rd and 8.
Back at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And this throw will be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Throwing, Sanders. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Sanders. He sets to fire deep. And a diving catch here. Did he hang on? Yes, he got it. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this.
60, tap to 60. Ready.
Sanders to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They begin with Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Jackson now. A short throw caught by Andrews. Complete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now.
And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Fielded just inside the 30. The points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Playing success in this game already. 2 touchdown catches, but that was a very dangerous. But you have to understand, with 2 catches already for touchdowns, they're going to try and force it to him at times as well.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Here's Sanders. He's going to take another shot here. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
Jr. A gain of 47 on the play. And an Oakland first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
This is Ford. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it a second down. Out of the gun here, Sanders. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Now Sanders. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. To throw is Sanders. Now they go screen. It's complete. They get 7 there on the screen, and it'll set up the 3rd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
7 yards. And it's 3rd.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
A loss of 3 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Get hot, hot. Get hot. Oh, get hot.
Play action. It's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Get him.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Alpha, sit hot. 180, sit hot.
Here's Jackson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense coming back out onto the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
A 28-yard gain. And the Raider 1st down.
From the gun, it's Shador. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
19 Lions.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson.
Throw caught by Flowers.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back, split. Hey.
Now it's Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yeah. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
At the Raiders' 12-yard line.
He's going to get it again. He's looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Jackson to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raiders offense ready to go.
They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Now a run, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
Here's second down. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Baltimore, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they go down to defeat for just the second time in 11 games so far. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.